Hello guys, today I'm gonna do a video for oil change for the Ford E350 2010. First, you gotta know a little bit about under the hood. This is the coolant. This is the brake fluid, and this is power steering fluid. This air filter. Later we're gonna change it. And this is like transmission, dipstick. Some people they mistake this is the oil, engine oil, but engine oil, the dipstick, right, it's gonna be right here. It's right here. Okay, and we're gonna use 520 for this vehicle. And it's showing the cap is say like 4 recommended. It say like you gotta use the 4 oil, but you can, for me, you can use any oil as long as 520. And some mechanics say that you cannot use the synthetic for this engine. It may get leak, when it's get old, like when it's old like this, you shouldn't use a synthetic oil. Just use conventional oil or synthetic plain. So I just bought like oil synthetic plain, high mileage. Okay, I gotta show you. So for me, when I'm shopping around for oil, and I feel like this is the best one, I choose synthetic plain and high mileage, 520. And you need at least 5.5 quart for this vehicle. And the oil filter is XG2. It lasts for 20,000 miles, so I gotta keep this oil filter for 1 year. The next time I just do the oil change only. I don't have to change the filter again. So it's just that's why I bought this oil filter. It's cost like $10, but it saves you time. Next time you don't have to open the oil filter again. I can use for 2 times every 6 months. Oil you gotta change every at least 6 months. Shouldn't take longer than that. And the oil filter, I gotta keep it for 1 year. And you're gonna need some oil pan, funnel, oil filter wrench, oil filter remover. And this is and you're gonna need the empty bottle to recycle the used oil. After you got the used oil, you can bring to AutoZone or really auto parts store. They can recycle your oil. And this is the air filter. I gotta change it later too. Okay, this is tool that we need. Okay, or you can buy this stuff. It's really good at Walmart, $7. You can open any oil filter, any size. Or this stuff. Okay, let's get started. And this is the oil filter, and this is the drain nut right here, right there. And I always recommend remove the oil filter first and put a new one in, and then oil drain. Right, this vehicle you don't have to lift up. It's tall, it's high enough for you to reach underneath. Okay, the oil in, oil filter in, and remember you gotta tie it. For a regular car you don't have to really tie it, but this car, this van, you need to tie it. Make sure it won't leak. Easy. dark, guys. This is 1 year's oil. Okay. Tied it. Okay guys, after I put the oil 5.5 quarts, so I gotta check the level. It's a little bit over, you know, right here, but that is the right amount because, you know, some gonna go to the oil filter, so this is good. 5.5 quart. Okay, time now to change the air filter. It's bent. Probably, you know, the freeway owner, they installed it wrong way, so it's kind of damaged, and this is no good. And when you open it, the air filter, don't forget to buy the mass airflow sensor to spray it. It's gonna save you, you know, gas, and make the vehicle run a little better, increase the horsepower. see the sensor right there. And leave it dry. Leave it for like 5-10 minutes before start the engine. Okay, now we're gonna put back the new one. You guys, I just finished install the new air filter in there, but you know what, it looked easy, but when you install it, it's pretty tough. You know, it won't fit. It took me like 10 minutes to make everything perfect, fitting perfectly. You know, like you gotta remove this thing first and then put the air filter in first, and then, you know, put this plastic cover next, and make sure all, you know, all around is all covered. You know, it's pretty tough, guys, on this part. So right now, okay, everything done, and I'm gonna start the engine and checking for oil leak.